So let's take a second and let's come together before we do some more debriefing of what we've just read. And after reading those 4 book introductions, could I have just a few people share out in every single book introduction we want to see? Just really basic stuff. What is it that we want to see? Yes, Emma.
One thing is that there was always an action. As you read, you are going to be doing blank.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Yes.
When done poorly, professional development becomes a set of isolated workshops that, while potentially motivating, do not actually influence instruction for every participant. Here, Emily is leading a training on developing good introductions to guided reading lessons. This clip picks up after Emily has used airtight activities to guide the participants to identify all the key components of an effective introduction. Now it's time to apply. She starts by stating explicit instructions, both orally and on the PowerPoint slide.
But the one hard copy that I do want to ask you to take out right now is the data profile. It is behind the blank guided reading. Does everybody see the data profile? Great. And this is where we're going to put it all together. We're going to craft an introduction with our team, and we are going to keep in mind the data and the bottom lines, and how those things should influence what we decide to.
Participants have all the resources they need in front of them: a text, instructions, and a lesson plan template. The instructions guide teachers to actually orally talk through what the introduction should look like.
We are good to go. We are going to plan for about 10 minutes. I would ask you to take the first 2 minutes with your team and do the pre-work. Right? Get the big ideas out. If they don't get, they won't get. Get those things out into the lesson and then start crafting that introduction. Good? Any questions? All right.
Today we're going to read about a brother and sister.
While groups are working, Emily actively monitors and gives feedback on the quality of those plans. By the end of the session, participants have walked out with an actual book introduction and real feedback to make it better.
And that's fine. As you read today, what does it read? We should say, what does a good reader do when they see an exclamation mark?
And really, I mean, it's where you want the information, right? It's whether you want the information here. It's whether. I like to have the separate guide out for each group.
Do you have it in your binder?
But it's okay to be like.
I have it all stapled together, and I just have it in here, so I can just pull it out and give it to the group that I'm using. And then if we go down to
And then the read.
this is basically how are you putting the what to teach about reading.
I know, I'd be like turned up and be like, oh, I remember.
Right there. You don't need to double obvious, but that's why it's just like, did we actually, if we said we're going to teach this about reading,
Yeah.
did we set them up in the book intro for it?